In today's episode, we're gonna see in deep the creation of a parfum, the collaboration of the brand and their affection to traveling in a different city, and how serious can be a brand when it comes about environmental awareness. Today we are talking beyond Aesop. Hello and welcome back to this last episode about Aesop inside the nesso.design talks. I'm Antonio Minon. On the other side of the world there's a Budi. Ciao Budi.
Ciao.
How's the weather in Italy?
Sunny, beautiful. It's spring finally.
Shanghai spring is raining wind, super sunny, raining wind.
We're been having great weather recently.
This is the only week in Shanghai I can enjoy my leather jacket. Soon it's gonna be crazy.
Too hot.
But cool. Spring, when it comes about springs, we talk about good smell, new flavors, flower, blossom. So let's talk beyond the brands of Aesop. No? So actually, their core business was about infusing essential oil on their product, on their cosmetic product. So they are strictly related with the parfum, and the success of their parfum is mostly due to this handsome guy, wild guy.
Fillion.
So Fillion was a botanist, and he has started to have some experience with the parfum. He released one of Paul Smith parfum, and then when Aesop releases first parfum, gets so captured by this parfum that he wants to collaborate with this brand, yes, at huge cost, and then he get to know the founder. They get close, and there they start to develop their parfum. So we mentioned so many times this literature element about the brand, and actually this is one manifestation, because if you read the name of the parfum, they are never they never give you the hints of the ingredients, but it's always like an atmosphere and a sensation. They able to build a picture in your mind about what could be the fragrance. So
it's cities, names of locations, places, or
place in literature, or
feelings.
Atmosphere in literature, feelings, yes. And the ceramic elements come back again, no?
Instead of having the cart, the paper samples, and they have it in ceramic, which is long-lasting. As our research shows that it can last, like one spray on this can last almost a day. So it's kind of more eco-friendly in so many different levels. One, wasting paper, to
both way.
Yeah, exactly. Second, not wasting perfume. So it's so much eco-awareness here.
Well, actually, there was some debate about the perfume tasting, because some chain store, cosmetic chain store, they do not encourage people to try the perfume, because also it's a huge cost. No, sometimes they are trying to find some way to reduce this tasting of the parfum. But this is quite tricky because on one side you want your client to try, and once they try, is half sold. And for parfum, actually, is something personal because different parfum react in a different way on skin. So it's all matter of balance. But another thing that is interesting, is how they present, the parfum. The parfum is always something really, let's say, precious, that have some element that is quite like a screen treasure, screen box, and also the display, is a manifestation of this richness.
Yes, it feels like a discovery. You need to discover this always. Right? It's always behind closed doors, in a separate area, as we saw in previous episode. The Shanghai store is in an isolated area, inside the store, but in an isolated area. So it feels like a discovery. Beside also the fact of the preciousness. A preparation
to put you in a mood to
try,
to pay attention, because many of other displays like bam bam bam, it's a cartridge
system.
Yes, that you go there and try. Instead here they put you more in they raise the attention level to the parfum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
so
elephant in the room. Three rows. Yes, we know. And still, if it's like a closet, like a box. And the samples.
You mentioned the elephant in the room. If we go on the previous one, I want to clarify that actually also this one is 3. Because what you see here are 2 frames that can actually move. So we are still a number of 3.
These 2 can move separately. So
yes,
props for the.
There's 3 parfum on one side and 3 on the other side.
Nice.
So here it's not completely open.
So
okay,
I see the samples on the right. So just to understand the selling ceremony, you take out the marble, the ceramic sample, and you try it yourself, and then you put it back.
On the bottom they have the tray, so you can place it there and make a comparison and see.
Okay.
So this is I want to mention the research of Fillion, because after a while he felt quite confident to release his own line of parfum. Interesting, because he called ARPA.
The harp.
Yeah. Yes, but it's also the name of the first synthesizer. So you have this kind of retro-futuristic feeling and an aesthetic, And there's always this element of connection between past and future. Also the name, the harp and the synthesizer. So
you can see this one in their design. It has this kind of retro colors, but the shapes are a little bit futuristic, some kind of weird, long, well, not weird, but interesting formations.
Also the design that reminds a bit the alembic for the distilling of the essential oil. It's nice.
This is his own brand, not integrated inside the store.
Okay. No.
Okay. No. I would like to try to see how they smell. Smell how they feel how they smell.
Okay. So talking about Aesop,
the feeling,
let's say, is a global localized brand. And many times the exploration and the city and the local culture and traveling, these are topics that come often. So they have one interesting way to develop this topic is the one the travel kit. No,
so I've seen before other brands suggest things. For example, I went with my wife one time, and she was telling them that she's going to Egypt, and they started suggesting, you could take this because of the weather, and you could take that, and the process was, I mean, fine. It was really helpful, but for somebody who doesn't know the brand products, it's really a little bit messy. You might forget some things. So in this kind of package, the brand created a collection of products that matches the atmosphere of the space, of the location that you're visiting, which is not something genius, but it's really user-friendly, because as I said before, my experience with my wife, I was like really distracted. She was popping up products. You can use this. You can use this. It's really messy, but like this, I know I'm going for a month in this place. I would just grab the package and go. Easy to use.
Beside the packaging, there also is travel friendly. No.
Yes.
So here we place some example, and as you mentioned, different location have a different level of humidity, and different skin will react in a different needs. So it come out quite natural, the collaboration with traveling brands, and we're talking about Rimowa. So they developed this capsule collection.
Like a suitcase.
Yes, a suitcase. Inspired by the city that where Rimowa is from. It's called in Germany, and it's also a collaboration. Can be read in different level, because you can reuse the package, of course. You can refill it the product, but also the having this inside layer of wood reminds a bit another collaboration that Rimowa did. It was about the cigar. It was a cigar dispenser. So it's still about flavor at the end, different aspect, but still about the flavor. Really, really nice. Another like-minded, because actually the first gains I had on this collaboration, I feel so weird. But then if you read the collaboration under the lens of the like-minded, it makes sense. Because Rick Owen's fashion designer, really famous. He has the same principle, a really attention to material. Also, if you look Rick Owen's house, it may look like a Aesop store. Quite minimal, essential, with a lot of meaningful elements, full of story, a lot of research on the material, on the essence, on the perfume. So actually, before being creative, it could be a really kind of perfect target customer of the brand,
Yes.
Again, for the reason of like-minded. So they did this collaboration in which Rick Owens selected his more favorite product. He developed the candle. Candle was some elements that they already were selling inside the store. He designed the packaging. Okay. No, Aesop was selling the candles in the store. Okay. He redesigned the cap of the candle,
the holder, the candle holder.
Yeah. And they make a really nice special packaging, with this texture recycled paper, and also this element in ceramic that are decorated, because that one is kind of a bracelet made of ceramic, and everything is wrapped with the fabrics that make Rick Owen, so famous for his t-shirt, no? So this was quite a nice collaboration.
Okay.
In the previous picture, we saw some packaging, no?
Yes, the
actually
the bags.
These are not special. These are the common one. So all Aesop store, all Aesop product comes with this linen packaging again, because we see they don't use paper tissue, so they don't use even paper bags.
Yes, but because I think in theory paper bags are more eco-friendly, but linen bags are eco-friendly because the paper bag usually get destroyed easily with humidity. In a city like Shanghai, in 5 minutes the bag will be destroyed because of the humidity. A linen bag, I mean exaggerating, but yes, a linen bag would be, you can use it for things, for even things at home. If it get dirty, you can wash it, you reuse it again. So it's really eco-aware, eco-friendly, but not even friendly, eco.
It's also nice if you need to go to a coffee shop to read a book, no? You can have easily this kind of packaging and brings with you, or this small one for traveling if you have to put some clothes. Exactly.
Your shoes, for example, my shoes would fit perfectly inside. It's a really clean, or you can do products. You can even use it for home. It's quite useful. But there is a twist about this bag, right?
And also, I guess, is the reason why they don't use paper.
Another reason, yes. Yeah. It's because they spray.
This is also a nice touch, because they let you try again their parfum, no, and it's in their core business scope, no. They want to spread a good parfum, and they use it in a hair salon at the beginning, of their journey, so they keep having. On this, I need to say that I wasn't fast enough to capture, but also outside the store sometimes they spread some of the parfum, so the people passing by, they feel this pleasure smell, and they get curious and maybe get inside.
I've noticed the smell before when I passed by them. I noticed the smell, but like back in the day, not now. But I didn't know that they have. I thought the smell was coming from inside the store. But now that you told me that you've seen somebody, so it makes more sense, because the smell was really strong. That I was saying that how come the inside doesn't smell as strong as the outside? So there's not strong, but so evident outside. So
I think outside is about comparison, because when you are inside, you are already prepared to feel the parfum.
Yes, and you have many options, so you need to have a neutral ambient, more or less. But outside, you need to be different.
Instead, inside, you have you expect to feel the parfum. Plus, we're gonna reveal what that hole are about. Ta-da! So actually, those holes are inside the cabinet of those holes. There's some essential oil dispenser that spread the parfum, the smell inside the store. So here and there, if you go to Aesop store, you're gonna find some small grids on the furniture. And if you ask the sales assistant to open, and you ask some question, you're gonna see that it's a storage for or for packaging or for dispenser.
So it's a beautiful.
We had a winner, and we had a winner, and we're gonna send him. We are talking with him. He's gonna give us the address. We're gonna send a small token. So, talking about the smell, there's not only good smell, but also bad smell. So, the brands fight against the bad smell.
Yeah, the hero of good smell.
That was quite surprising for me.
Yeah, the post-poo drops.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but
makes really sense.
Makes sense, but
it's funny
to have it from a brand like this. It's not common usually. Usually these things come in
because
you can buy them cheaply, but not something very elegant.
This is your area of sophisticated and luxury, no? But actually, no. When if you talk about the sophisticated woman that she cannot produce a better smell, so she need to cover it.
As the saying goes, pretty women don't poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least they poo roses.
Yeah, exactly.
Or tangerine. In this case, tangerine.
Sure.
But actually, this is really common, and because there was another product that was released. It's called not from them, but it was really popular in the 90s. It's called Free Breeze. It was a spray that was able to delete all the smokes smell from the clothes. No.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a story because people that for example, they smell about cigarette. They're so amused about the cigarette that they cannot feel it. They're smelling about cigarettes. No, so that's why also the product was not that successful. Instead, when it's about the poo, before entering you don't feel it, but after it been released, maybe you feel it. So you and your dog. So this was also a package product that again, is like-minded people, like Huamei. We talk about Huamei and their attention about the animals. So make your animal smell like you. No?
That would be
because
nice.
This is especially in Asia, we put so much attention on our pets. So we care a lot of the pets here. In a way that also me, when I first approached the care that Asian people have about the pets, I was quite shocked. No, it's a completely different level.
Yeah.
Compared
they have trolleys. It's like a person,
Yeah.
like a kid.
Yeah, they have trolleys like we have for kids. They have for cats and for dogs. And it's quite normal to go around. For us, it's quite weird. But so this is connected also to another topic, because they are of course vegan, no, and they care a lot about the animals, and this is how serious they are about the environment awareness, also and since they are cosmetics, also the attention to the animals. So in their website they state that their products are vegans.
So I think this is one of the things that made them delay entering to China.
Yeah,
it was mandatory for our cosmetic brands to test on animals for safety. Until this law been revoked or cancelled, they just refrained from entering the market completely. So I think it's big balls to do this. It's not something to take easily, because
give up one of
luxury
the best
Chinese market
yeah.
is not to be dealt with. I mean, it's not something that you want to miss.
But this attitude been awarded with a certificate, the B certificate, brand certificate. So basically, since the beginning, the entire process was quite sincere, no? The supplier chains they have, the verification of the supplier chains, you see all the small details inside the store. For example, no, when I went to buy something for my wife, I was shocked because I pay with the card, no, and usually they stick together your
bill and thing.
Yeah, bill and the receipt from the bank, no, usually with a clipper, no. I saw that they have a ironless clipper. So actually they have this machine that clips the two paper together, just make a small holes and blend it together.
Yeah, infusing the paper.
Yes, without clipping, without glue, nothing. No, so even in a small office appliance, they are so detailed about that. Then truly feel certification, because they do not test their product. So. This is another thing about the genesis of their product, because many many cosmetic brands, they tend to use maybe focus on the ingredients. No, they focus and they base all the communication on natural ingredients. Instead they are try to be more rational about this, because not all the natural ingredients are good for the skin, so they try to balance to have a balance between natural and synthetic ingredients, and to see on proven testing which one is more suitable for the purpose of the product.
I like this idea because some people exaggerate with organic, natural, but you need a good balance between the two to in order to get a great product. It's not only organic or natural things are good. I mean, even some synthetic things are also good if being tested.
Okay, before going to our opinions, precious opinions about the brand, this is like a campaign, and they are developing for the moment. I think only in Australia, where the brand is from, but actually you can bring back the product that you use, inside the store, and they will wash it and refill it for you.
Yeah.
So you even save, more packaging.
Yeah.
We already discussed in the first episode their choice between glass packaging and plastic packaging. So again, I still a balancing. You need to see which serve better the purpose.
Yeah, because in this case, plastic is better in this situation. The glass is heavier, it's easily broken, transportation, CO2 footprint is bigger. So I would agree with them.
Abudi, what do you think about it? Sustainability 10 of 10.
No need to talk about that. Yeah, sustainability. I'm blown away of how much attention they give for it. From everything, from product to product creation, as materials testing, cruelty, animal cruelty free materials, and packaging. All of it is 10 out of 10. But what I really like about the brand is the philosophy. This brand have a unique approach to this store design. I really prefer like this kind of ideology of having this kind of balance between the authenticity of a place and the between authenticity and functionality and creativity. So they try always to bring out the best of every location, even if it doesn't match their own image as a brand. but it makes it, as you said, internal tourism. No? So it gives it so much more value for the consumer, local consumer. And this is one of the things that I really love about them. Another thing, obviously the customer experience, I think, is really good. Because what makes me anxious in cosmetic stores is the messiness of the display. I like when I go inside, everything is super neat and clean. As much as
mental
possible.
disease as a designer. This is our mental disease.
Yes, it is.
But okay.
But it makes me feel comfortable. No, everything is clean, everything is organized. Even Sephora, they try so much to organize, but people are messy usually. It's really difficult to keep the store organized. So I give them props for being able to manage a store and keeping it really organized. Yeah. But I have some notes. Let me see.
For me, I think because I started the research on this brand. And actually, I also want to mention, because it's a helpful tools for us. No. The B magazine. I want to show. So it's not hide. Some of the brands we heavily study on the B magazine. Amazing done. Some is fruit of our research, or our experience, or our observation. Gentle Monster is all about our observation and our research. But for example, in the B magazine, they never mention about the previous experience as a hairdresser salon. And actually, that for me was the missing pieces. Because when I discovered that the founder was having a hairdresser salon, it makes everything way more clear. No, that is the key that really close all the brands, because I connected this with my past experience that you say the importance of the locals, no, and I make this parallel speech between one friend that I have in a really touristic place in Rimini. Rimini is a really touristic place in Italy, and it was successful because he said, okay, I can chip down my food, my menu for tourists. Tourists will come once a year, maybe they will come once in their lifetime, and I'm never gonna see back again. But I cannot rely on a tourist. Even though it's a tourist place, the people that will make my restaurant run on is the locals, because those are the peoples that will come again and again and again. It's the same speech for hair salon, no? Because it's the affection, no, of the local customers that live nearby that will keep coming back. So see this in a global, brands like Aesop, worldwide spread brands. No, I connect all the dots of all the elements inside the store. So that's why all the stores are different. All the stores have some cultural hints on the neighborhood, the relation between the customers, the selling process. It's all about. I picture itself that he has this mental
vision,
modus operandi. In Latin we call modus operandi, way of thinking, way to operate.
Yes, that's the
to operate the business locally that he apply globally. And beside, there's another connection. In Italy, we have Legambiente. Legambiente is one of these association that try to preserve the environment. And his motto is thinking globally, acting locally. Pensare globalmente, agire localmente. It's the same things, and again, also the environmental awareness. It comes in the speech, in every single details. I think is one of the key of the success, because
it is.
The parfum and the product are good. The parfum are really sophisticated. But personally, my taste is about other kind of flavor, no? And my skincare habit is quite far from that. But again, once I read all these elements as a designer, sometimes I go inside and try, I feel attached and I feel curious to try and to see more other stores.
It's all about the narrative. You fall in love with the story, again, the entire thing. So I think one thing that we haven't mentioned, that they focus on monomaterial in all their stores. Almost, let's say, I'm not gonna say not 100%, but most of them have monomaterial. And the creative director, the design general manager, Marianne talked about it, that they focus on having these kind of monomaterialist stores because they want to focus on the product. So it's kind of a way for you to not make your eyes busy with different materials, different art installations, and
no. It's also we talk also about camper that have the kind of same approach. It's the concept. You need to deliver the concept in the most effective way. So the good designer, they will deliver in the most simple and direct way. It's also the powerful of the concept.
Sorry, to wrap the story around this thing, I think this is what was a genius way to subtle way, but a genius way to specialize the brand, to make it unique visually. You would know.
Also, they went against the flow, because most of the cosmetic store they spend more than half of the budget on key visual, sponsoring with the brand ambassador, make a key visual promotion of the product. If Aesop has no necessity or brings in the market a new product, they will not.
That's what I was talking about when I said the monomaterial. It's an entire philosophy. So they focus on what do you call it? Architectural restraint and modesty. It's not about being flashy and having so much key visuals and having the totems and the 360 displays. It's more about being quiet, showing you everything clean in a pleasant, homey like environment. It's that's really what sums up the brand philosophy. I'm finding it really difficult to find negative things about the product, about the product, obviously packaging. Maybe the packaging can be a little bit more interesting, but design-wise for retail.
But you need to picture the product inside the house. So the important things is the house. No, and not the product. So also on that, it's still recognizable, but it don't take too much of your house. Your feeling. I guess. No, I still need to think about like-minded and people that are based on content.
Of course. Not every brand product is for everybody. That's. I'm not saying
and
that.
Beside the fact, most of the cosmetic product, they focus on a big logo, flashy color. No, if you have a really nice bathroom, design bathroom, I don't know, with a quiet material, with a nice marble, I don't see a piece of I don't want to mention another brands, but colorful brand to put there. Instead you have something more design and sophisticated. It match with a bright white marble desk, and it match with a dark stone. It match with almost everything. So on this, keep it neutral. They keep it more wide.
Yeah.
Also, a more minimalistic design or a more Barocco style toilet. I think it works with both.
Yes. I think it can be mixed with any kind of culture. I would imagine it Asian culture, American culture, European culture, old, new. It will fit. It's that kind of, the simplicity of it makes it timeless. So,
Me, like negative point.
Things to improve. Let's say things to improve. I'm really having a difficult time finding.
I talk about personal experience, and this is my personal war. no personal war, personal cause that I want to promote it. But I also understand it was the first days that the store was opening, and then they were making the queue outside the store. To be honest, it was only that time, so it was opening the opening days, and I understand Shanghai with the 60 million people is hard to manage inside. Many people want to go inside, take picture, so I understand. But
it's just,
I think it's more the events.
It's 30 million.
Huh?
30 million.
30 million?
No,
yes, 30 million.
30.
Sorry.
30 you doubled the population. But yes. But it's still one of the largest cities on earth. So it's not something easy to open a store in the center. I would.
But I need to admit, I went other time, and I could crawl around without being disturbed. So that was. But I think it was that one. But beside that, no, the location are really well thought. I also understand the Shanghai.
Shanghai window I don't like. You remember there is this small corridor leading to the perfume area. It's really narrow, but I understand that selecting high, expensive and high quality locations can be, comes with this backdrops with like layouts that are not perfect, but was really narrow.
Yeah, the layout. Maybe we can go again. Okay, because what we're talking that this one is the actually window display. And it's narrow and supposed to be narrow because it's just a window display.
Yeah.
But actually we have this other passage that led you to the parfum room. Here it's like you passing through another window that actually have some display. It's quite narrow. Could have been thought a little bit better.
But it's not a deal breaker, but it's not comfortable. Yeah.
Then we don't know, maybe there's a pillar inside here.
Yeah.
So in that case also you need to see. Yes, yeah. It's a weak point, but not a deal breaker.
No.
About the design, they're really nice.
Coming into the presentation or the work, the research, I was thinking the first thing that came to mind, I wanted to say that I don't like them not having like an identity as a brand store. But then the more deep we dived inside, the more it makes sense. Now it clicks to me, but it makes sense. They have this kind of iconic product. The product is the store. and the store is a representation of the location, of the ambient, of the culture. So this was in the beginning of the research when my camera, aspetta. Okay, this was in the beginning my first thought about negative thought. Then the more I research, the more I
tell you why. I tell you why, because we work a lot with cosmetics, and actually we had a kind of old mindset about cosmetics. No, the cosmetics was key visual, hero display, changing product all the time.
Yes.
In China, they make a lot of road show. You need to. It's really commercial kind of cosmetics, no? Yeah. Then Huawei already start to change in China. We were working in China, so we didn't have a first-hand experience of Aesop, but Aesop was doing in Melbourne at the time. And also Huawei was rolling upside down the concept of a multi-brand for cosmetics. Before, the multi-brand of cosmetics was Sephora with product. Instead, Huawei make it more experience-liked, a more artistic experience-liked. The same, I guess, Aesop, not focus that much on the product itself. The product is good, it's awesome. We are taking the product as grounded because it's already there, and the way they present that they build it in a more like-minded way, like more close to people, more human people, instead of just pushing a commercial product and promoting product. Okay, we talk enough. It was really hard to find disappointing. But also, this is the purpose. We are showing brands that we find as close as possible to perfection. So. It's not being cheesy that we don't say bad things.
But we really try hard to find some things because it's, the research of perfection, as you said,
Okay, next brand is not a.
It's not a brand.
It's not a brand. Next
it is a brand, but it's not a brand.
It's not a brand. We say it? Let's say it.
It's okay. So the next episode will be about K11.
Because who arrived until this point deserve to have a small prize.
Yes, true.
So subscribe, please share, subscribe. In next episode, I don't know how famous is in the West world.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
In the East world, is a massive.
Yeah. It's iconic.
We will talk about K11. It's a chain of shopping
malls. That's it. Yeah. Let's keep it for the next episode.
Yeah, but it's not a shopping mall. It's shopping mall.
There is a reason why we put it on a podcast. It's not a normal shopping center.
Okay, so that's it for today's episode. Thanks to stick with us until this point, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.